Hello and welcome back. This is chapter 26 of our Let's Play Assassin's Creed Odyssey 2. Look. We are on this beautiful little island. We can leave now. We can, go and talk to Herodotus and do what we're supposed to do. But, look. There is the Chimera. A target for us. A cultist. That is just asking to be murdered. I mean, she's not asking, but she will be. If we go and kill her. So we're gonna go and kill her. Because why not? We might as well complete it whilst we're here, right? So I'm gonna plunk a marker down, because you know what's gonna happen if I try to go without plunking a marker down. And we're going to traverse this island. It looks like that's the only thing that can be done on this island, so we're just gonna go and kill her. And after that, we're going to speak to Herodotus and progress the main mission. Whilst we're running there, instead of fast forwarding like this, I thought I might just have a bit of a chat because I like talking to you guys. And on that note, thank you so much for watching. If you do enjoy the video, please leave a like. It tells me that I'm going the right direction. If you don't like the video, do let me know what I'm going wrong. If it's a quality, yeah, I can't do much about that. Limits of a gaming laptop, sorry. Can't exactly get a new PC, can't justify that. I mean, without capture, I can play this on like the highest graphics, no problems. It's just the capture makes everything laggy, and I wasn't aware how much processing power that would take, or graphic, but I have no idea what it actually takes to record stuff, if you haven't noticed. I am trying to learn to do better edits. They're not always going very smoothly. I'm by no means a master at it. I've just picked up like Filmora, I think is a program, and just I'm using it. So yeah, there's that. Also, there's days that I'm going to be releasing more videos, and other days that's usually because I'm not feeling well that day. My meds are pretty good, but it doesn't have me pain-free all the time. And then some days I get very clumsy, and just yesterday I had to fall. I ended up with, I'm not sure if you can see it, but I've got a lovely bruise on my arm and a bump. I'm pretty sure I didn't break anything or anything. And luckily it's not my hands, so I can still play games. But yeah, so here we are. We've got our assassination target. It's starting to feel like a real Assassin's Creed now,
Let's hope no one notices me here.
Assassination targets. I mean, I did watch a video or two that said that Assassin's Creed Odyssey really strayed from the stealth elements of like the other AC games. And to be honest, I think I disagree with that a bit, because for me, and I don't know whether that's because I'm cowardly and I do everything in a stealth manner or not, but for me that doesn't seem ring very true, because I think it's still a very much a stealth game. Because look, I am hiding, I'm scouting, and I'm killing people. Oh dear lord. No! In my skilling, did I not get poison arrows and stuff? I didn't! No! Oh my god. Oh my god, that's total fail out. But I don't want to fix any of this other stuff. Well then, this is going to be a lot harder than I expected. This is not going according to plan at all. Damn. Well, oh god, Sarah, what is wrong with you? Lady, stop walking. I would like to kill you nice and quietly, and you're making that difficult by walking around, you know. I mean, she looks like I could just take her out in one shot, so let's just do that to her. If I can get a shot. There we go, she's down. Is this unnoticed? Get rid of whoever this is.
Watch out for the archer!
Watch out for the archer, yes indeed. I'm also gonna get this one.
We're over there!
Oh, that's not working.
Don't get hit!
You'll notice that I have like 5 adrenaline bars now instead of before, and that's because I've upgraded up my spear, which is fantastic. It's one of the benefits of upgrading my spear. So if I get her fragment, if she has a fragment to give me, then hopefully I'll be able to go back to the forge and just upgrade my spear again before we move on from this island. I'm pretty sure all of them have... oh my god, he does so much damage. You get from a huge X like that. I have to say, switching between this and RD has made it actually really good for me because I don't get sick of either game. I get really good enjoyment out of both of those games. And I'm still, like, when I come back to A6 because the days I'm stuck in bed, well, anyone know a really good mobile game? I need a really good mobile game to keep me occupied when I can't really take it to the desk. So I've been bad. I'm spending a lot of money lately, but I've just bought myself a Switch. Because I figured that, you know, when I'm stuck in bed and I can't quite make it out to my desk, I can play Legend of Zelda. I've never played a Legend of Zelda game, so that's gonna be new. Where is this Chimera target? I'm trying to find the cultist to confirm the kill, but I can't find them.
Save me!
Cultist.
Somebody!
Well, yes, I will. But there we go. I'm not.
The gods have brought you to me, Miss Dios.
Because you
I
need to
am
confirm
forever
the kill,
grateful.
otherwise it's not a kill.
Someone help me!
Oh, there's a cultist. Confirm kill. Ooh, brutal.
Malacas.
There we go. And I've got an artifact fragment, so I should be able to
You saved
upgrade
my
my
life!
spear again, I think. I think you need 3 to be able to upgrade the spear again. If I could upgrade.
Up on the strike it then!
Yeah, there we go. Alright, location objectives have been completed, because that was an encampment. Now, quests. Do tell me. Talk to Herodotus. I have to Cosmos. That's all the people I need to know about. Precision bandits. I don't even know what these are. Over here, blah blah blah. Okay. What about the... You know what, I'm just gonna go back and have a look. If it turns out that I'm wrong and I needed more than the fragments that I have, then I will skip the whole... No, I only got 2 fragments, so I need 3. So killing... Maybe I used it up when I put it into... I don't know. I do not know. I simply do not know. Let's just do that. Seems like I've gotten some new gear. I know I've got new gold boots, which I will put on because they're level 16 in gold. Even though it's really ugly. God. I mean, I've seen people wearing really funky cool outfits and looks like it's gonna go a while before I can manage that. But I will see you back when we're at the ship. Actually, why am I walking? I can fast travel to the ship. Yeah, let's fast travel. Track, and where's my ship? Come on, let me fast travel to my ship. No? No? Damn it. I'll run there and I'll see you shortly. Okay, you know what? This area is like a wildlife park that no one asked for, and I certainly do not want to. There's bears, there's like a freaking ton of freaking boars everywhere, and they keep trying to kill me. I just want to go back to my ship. I just want to go back to my ship. Just leave me alone. I don't want any bacon. Thank you very much. Right, run, Kassandra. Run, run, run. Okay. So we made it back onto our ship in relative safety. These guys don't even care. I was getting like fully railroaded by stupid boars, and these guys don't even care. Alright, let's talk to Herodotus.
Well, was the legend true? Was it magnificent? What happened to you? And your spear?
Slow down, Herodotus. My spear's stronger now. I can feel it. You were right. There was some kind of artifact there. It showed me a vision. Of me and my mother.
So, The ancient civilization is real. Kassandra, you have no idea the power you possess. All harnessed in Leonidas' spear.
That's not everything. Deimos followed me here. The cult's already moving, he told me himself. They're going after us. My family, Pericles.
Why would he tell you? Unless it was a trap.
It doesn't matter. We have to get to Athens to warn Pericles. And we need to find my mother before they do.
Then, we go to the Pnyx. If Pericles is anywhere, he's there.
Okay, so I guess we're off to Pnyx? No, to Athens, by the sounds of it. Upgrading the spear. So here, it says collect artifact fragment. I have to collect 3. So I've got I have 2 initially. I used 1. I kept 1, and then I got another one from killing that chick. So I've got 2. So I need to get more. It almost seems like I shouldn't have killed the other cultists before I met the cultists. Then I didn't get anything good from killing these guys, and they were kind of like out of living.
Ready to embark!
Commander on board!
Yeah, commander on board. Which Attica? Right.
Sails! Now!
Alright, so I will meet you when we're in Attica? Or Athens? I'm guessing Athens.
Seas are treacherous around chaos. We should be careful.
What? Charybdis and Scylla await at the bottom of the sea, I suppose.
No! Pirates! A lot of them!
Ha! Only pirates?
Doesn't seem to be a dock here, but that's what the question
Start rowing!
Oh, well, there you go. Taking a break, I soon. Why am I not surprised?
When you're ready, meet me at the Pnyx in Athens.
Alright, I guess we're going to the Pnyx. You know what? Let's just get a lay of the land, shall we? Okay. The land is huge. Guys, I get the feeling we're gonna be here for a while. Don't you? Jeez. Okay, let's just track it. Let's just go to Pnyx and go from there, shall we? I mean, God. It's kind of crazy because we're 26 episodes in, and I get the feeling we're literally like not even like a quarter into the game. And there's gonna be DLCs and stuff coming out, and tomorrow Hitman 2 comes out, which by the way I will be playing and probably making videos about because I love that game. Yeah. My day's gonna be filled with lots and lots of gaming, so I hope I can... Oh my god, guys. Oh. Oh wow. Oh wow. Look at that. Isn't that glorious? That is absolutely glorious. Oh god. We're gonna be here for a while. Alright, so I'm going to be aiming for 2 to 3 episodes of Red Dead and also this. Also AC, sorry. And we'll see how we go with the numbers. I'm finding recording every day to be a little bit difficult, so I'm trying to record...
Athens. Let's see what this city has in store for me.
Yes, let's. I said it earlier, but I do love how the camera pans so you can see the full effect of the city when you make it. I think the detail is quite amazing. And it's the thoughtfulness as well of the developers that did that. But yeah, so I'm going to be trying to do 2-3 episodes each. I'm probably going to record like maybe about 5-6 episodes at a time. And that's with grace, so it does take me a long time. And each video I make though they end up being about between 20 minutes to 40 minutes depending on the content. When I record, it could be anywhere between like 40 minutes to an hour at a time. So it's... Having said that though, it's actually not that difficult to cut things down because I'm mostly cutting down like the travel segments and stuff, so they're kind of easy to just cut and put in a transition. I know they don't look fantastic, but it's the best I can do for now until I figure out like how to do more things with them.
Just stay back, you...
Oh my god!
I should try to stay out of sight.
I was... hey, no, I didn't know I was trespassing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm leaving. I left. Then. Ew. Like, seriously, it's like Hitman. Like, massively overpowered trigger-happy guards everywhere. God. So yes, I find Red Dead's a little bit easier to record because I can sort of do it from the couch. Well, Odyssey's on my PC, so I have to kind of sit at a desk. But, you know. But then Red Dead is harder to structure. I find Odyssey's a bit more structured overall. And Red Dead is just chaos, and you'll be like trying to do one thing, and the next minute you're, you know, finding a stranger that you need to take home. Or you're getting attacked by random people and you're just like, I don't even know what I did. Yeah.
The Spartans may draw near to our walls, but we must come together now for the glory of Athens!
Glory for you!
Friends, please! Just because the Spartans are near our walls does not mean we can act like them! A good crop! Shame the Spartans burned the fields where it grew! The Parthenon is glorious, Pericles, but at what cost? How many triremes could we have built instead?
We must not become divided!
We are divided! And the Spartans are winning! Act, Pericles, or I will!
Oh, good. You came. Things are worse than I feared. Cleon has turned the mob. We have to hurry.
Where?
To Pericles. Stay back! She is no threat to Pericles. I assure you.
Ah, Herodotus. It's fine. Let them through.
It's good to see you again, Pericles.
And you as well. I only wish it were under better circumstances. And who's this?
Kassandra.
Welcome, Kassandra. And what did you think of your first taste of Athens?
Our first taste of Athens was an almost riot, so, look, you did great as complete lie. Let's be absolutely honest about that. The ... I mean, silence speaks volumes, but I think we need... Let's be fair-ish.
I think you and Cleon both made good points.
Good points aren't at all what the crowd seem to care about. They're afraid, and Cleon indulged their fear.
Pericles, we've come to...
We must choose our moment wisely and speak our words more privately.
Fine. We've come to you on urgent business.
As does everybody.
I may have told Kassandra you'd invite her to your symposium.
You'd ask me to exclude every Athenian and invite an outsider instead. You heard the crowd. They don't need another reason to hate me.
If she's working for you, maybe the prying eyes will see her as a servant.
I'm no one's servant.
Kassandra, this is Athens. If you want something, sometimes you have to play a role.
And what exactly is it that you want?
We all want something? that's really vague. And I think we need to be a little bit vague. I'm looking for someone who's also vague. We all want something. Let's see what happens.
We're all after something. Even you.
You're better at reading others than you let on.
Just tell me what to do.
First, check on my colleague, Mediochos. He was meant to meet me today, and it's not like him to miss an appointment.
Done.
My friend, Phidias, needs to be taken out of Athens as soon as possible.
Anything else?
Yes. There's an ostracism vote taking place that could use your influence.
What influence? We don't have influence. We just got to Athens. And we're Spartan. What do you think, man? Who's Medios?
Metiochos. You said he was your colleague?
A politician and ally. He's one of my most loyal friends.
That seems to be a dangerous position right now, buddy.
Phidias? The famous sculptor? What did he do, exactly?
He stands accused of multiple offenses and is awaiting trial. You'll find him under close guard at his workshop.
Isn't he the guy that, one of the cultists wanted to kill or something when they were at that secret gathering?
Ostracism.
Exile is a term you may be more familiar with. Here in Athens, we vote between two people to decide who should leave.
It's between the sophist, Anaxagoras, and another man, on trial for impiety. My contact near the Agora will give you the details.
Sure. Errands girl Kassandra, here we go.
I'll do it.
I'll expect you to use discretion.
That went well. It isn't exactly an invitation, but the promise of one is just as good. Although I'm sure he'll still ask Aspasia if it's okay.
So long as it comes.
Have you done all that Pericles asked?
No. Just got the damn quests. Alright, let's go to the first one, see what happens, and then we'll move on from there, shall we? Wait, I got the bits. I like bits. Right. We do seriously need to upgrade our gear and stuff too. Alright, so as usual, we're going to be doing the main storyline quests first. I'm hoping this method is going to work. Athens is pretty much where I got up
Help
to.
me! Please, someone! By the gods! Why did it have to be snakes?
Why isn't...
Help me! If you leave, these snakes will kill me! Get me out of here!
Where is here? How do I get into the house? Oh, look, there's some stairs. There we go. There's some... No, the stairs are blockaded in. Still there. Courtyard? There we go.
Hurry! Kill the snakes before it's too late!
Why are there so many snakes?
Yeah, why does it have to be snakes? Is there more? That was it, right? It's hard to see. There's a bottle of light to filter in here. Oh no, there's more. There's more. There's more. There's more. Oh no, 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 no. Right. Free prisoner.
Blessed be the god that sent you here. I'd have been eaten alive if it weren't for you.
I don't think they'd eat you.
But they would have certainly killed me. So thank you.
Actually, why aren't you already dead? Anyway, I'm happy to help.
I'm always happy to help someone in need.
The world could do with more like you. Especially now.
Pericles sent me. He was worried about you. You often get tied up and surrounded by snakes?
How can you joke about this? Thugs broke into my home, dragged me here, tied me up and surrounded me with these hideous creatures. They must be stopped.
The snakes?
The thugs!
I'm sorry. Oh my god, Kassandra, I love you. I love you, Kassandra. You are epic.
Why would anyone do this?
Politicians are easy targets in these troubled times. When they tied me up, they said I was a snake. That I should die by my own kind.
I actually can't disagree with that, I'm sorry. I mean, not the dying part, but that politicians are snakes, yeah.
Did you recognize the people who did this?
Pericles asked me to go down to the fishing district and talk with the poor and sick, to give them hope. That's how I recognized their voices.
Oh, yes.
They threw rotten food and yelled insults at me. These thugs disguised their faces, but their voices and the stench of fish were unmistakable.
Right. Because, you know... That seems a bit elitist, doesn't it?
Where should I look?
I couldn't see their faces, but I recognized their voices from one of the districts I visited. They're regulars at Cleon's rallies. They live in the flooded part of the city, near the wall.
I'll track them down, Metiochos. Don't worry.
Tensions are high right now. At this rate, we'll tear each other apart within the city, before the Spartans can breach the walls.
Since I'm fighting for Sparta, that wouldn't upset me too much. Alright, let's get out of here and figure out what's going on with this quest. So yeah, I'm going to be trying to do the main quest before I move on to the side quests and so forth. But that's not always... I don't know how that's going to work or not here, because this is... Athens is pretty much where I got to with my last playthrough, and then I decided to redo it because of editing issues. But don't worry, this is my final. This is going to be it.
The part of Athens I doubt Pericles is proud to talk about.
Oh, this place is gross. Look at this.
There has to be a clue around here somewhere.
There you go. Ah! Why? Why must it be snakes?
Snakes? Like the ones that were meant to kill Metiochos.
Okay, what else? What other clues? Listen. Poor market. Oh, that's described. Oh, there's a body.
Snake bites. And someone hid the body. Though I have a feeling this death was an accident.
What else? Oh, look. This there. Letter.
It looks like the thugs who attacked Metiochos weren't the masterminds behind this plot.
Okay, so...
This must be the house of Metiochos' attackers. But the letter proves they're just tools in someone else's plan. Whose?
What the fuck are you doing sniffing around my house?
You attacked Metiochos. I found the snakes, the letter from your friend, and a body. All here.
Ah, Boraktis. We all knew the risks. Change don't happen without a bit of blood being spilled.
Actually, it does.
Why kill Metiochos with snakes?
We're prisoners in our own city, because of Pericles and his crooked friends. The snake dealer told us it's time to send a message. Time they suffered.
Right.
You can't take the law into your own hands. Now I need to decide what to do with you.
Cleon says it's time we took the city back from the elite. Time to fight. Don't matter what you do to us. There will be others who follow our lead.
I know someone gave you those snakes. They used you to do their dirty work. I want to know who.
He's a real hero of Athens. No puppet of Pericles is going to stop him.
I get the desperation. I mean, I've seen the real poor, and it's not... It's a very ugly side of society that people like to ignore. Look, don't protect a criminal.
Don't be someone's puppet. Tell me where the snake dealer is.
All right. He's got a camp just outside the walls. Sells his snakes from there.
Oh no, we are not killing them. God no, Kassandra. Get out of
It's not too late to make a difference, but we have to work together.
Maybe you're right. You didn't have to show us mercy. But where do we start?
Start here. This district is your home. Ignore the politicians and concentrate on where you can make change.
Thank you. We will try.
I need to rid Athens of this snake seller.
Yeah, we do. But Kassandra, well done. Kassandra for president. That's actually perfectly what you needed to say. But anyway, so main quest first, but let's be honest, it's gonna be a bit messy because Athens is so big, and I don't know where the main quest is going to take me. I'm pretty sure one of them takes me off this area. So we'll play it by ear a little bit, and I'll try to structure it as neatly as possible. Ooh, there's a snake seller. My gear isn't really up to date. Is that snakes? Oh my god, there is snakes. Kill the snakes first. We're not going anywhere near him. There's snakes. Oh look! Icarus killed one for us. Go Icarus. Good girl.
I should try to stay out of sight.
Oh, we are going to stay out of sight. Is there any more snakes nearby that I need to be aware of? So I want to ideally sneak up behind him and just like assassinate him. There was a snake, wasn't there? Let me just change seats. Alright. Because he's level 17, I'm level 72, but my gear isn't really good. So ideally I don't want to go and like start attacking him right now. I want to be able to sneak up to him if I can. Oh my god, there's so many snakes. Why are there so many snakes? Because he's a snake seller. I know that, but I still don't have to like it. Oh, he's alarmed. He's alarmed. Is he gonna come towards me? Because that would be ideal. Then I can, like, assassinate him.
Did someone just shoot this?
No, no. It must have been just you hearing things, my buddy, my friend. That's pretty close to him. I can't see any other snakes. Another one there. There we go. Just gonna murder all of his pets. I like his product. He's selling these, right? Isn't that what a snake seller does? Behind him. Playing hide and seek.
I'll end you, Mistios. You'll feel the sting of my venom.
No, you won't. No, you won't. I'm gonna kill you.
You can't stop me.
Oh my god. Leave him alone. Oh no. Upgrading my weapons before I came here. This was a bad idea. Keep no. Oh, that's a good dodge.
What are you trying to prove?
I'm trying to prove that I can live. I don't want to die. Please have a spotting. No. Please have a spotting.
His death should keep friends of Pericles safe.
Poisonous dagger. Yeah. Okay, so that's done. I guess I have to report it back? Yeah, I have to report to Methios. I swear trying to pronounce all these names reminds me of my French lessons. They did not go well. Look, I know there's people that can speak French and they're like Asian and I think it's amazing. But I just could not make my tongue do the roll thing that they do. That's amazing. It sounds so good, but Nah, my tongue was just like, nope, you're not playing ball. I'm so jealous when my friends could. I did learn Japanese, I did find that a lot easier. Oh, no, this is another red zone. Why is there another red zone? Why? Why? It's just a market. What the? Seriously. It's just a market. It's just a market. Oh my god. What is wrong with this place? I just wanted to get some shopping done. Maybe? I don't know. God. These people trick her happy. Just gonna run through this marketplace. That was fun. Alright, let's report back to Messias and we'll break into his house again.
Looks like your situation's improved since we last met.
The danger has passed for now. But while those monsters are out there, no one is safe.
A group of fishermen tied you up. They were being used by a snake dealer working for enemies of Athens.
What did you do with them?
I showed them the error of their ways and sent them on their way. They won't be bothering you again.
I'm glad no blood was shed. But how do you know they won't return?
I made it very clear that doing anything stupid would make me angry.
Well, that must have been a terrifying experience for them. Thank you for your help, Misthios. I'll be sure to mention this to Pericles.
Alright, there we go. We got a new engraving. 8% poison damage. Nice. Alright, so... we've leveled up. Nice. Okay, so we've got another errand that we must do for Pericles, which is ostracized or escape from Athens. I'm going to do them in order, so we're going to do the escape from Athens, and when we come back for chapter 27. So thank you so much for joining me for this one. I hope you enjoyed our first view of Athens and, frankly, the chaos that is Athens right now. And I hope you'll come back for the next one. But most of all, I hope you have a lovely, lovely day. Mwah.